it's Jeff Nerdstrom, and today I'm taking a look at some clips from Smallville, just a couple, because I think, I'll tell you why. Let's just take a look at a cool clip. What a good dialogue clip. Friendship moments.
Dad, Lex is just trying to do the right thing.
I know he is, Clark. I know he didn't try to buy me off. He's just trying to repay me for damages that he thinks he caused. You're right. I got no real reason to doubt him. It's just something in my gut tells me I should.
Lex isn't perfect, Dad. I know that. But slamming the door in his face over and over only helps turn him into exactly what you think he already is.
Exactly, dude.
I've decided I can't accept your money. Mr. Kent, I don't understand. I wouldn't expect you would.
What?
Lex, okay, Clark. I'll talk to you later.
Man.
Dad! Dad! Lex didn't deserve that. People test their land all the time.
I know that, Clark. But this field is where your ship crashed down. If Lex's scientists find anything out here, they can trace it right back to you.
Glad to see I'm not the only one who's curious in Smallville.
Hey, Lex, what are you doing here?
I feel like I owe your father an apology, but I'm not exactly sure why.
Why?
It's not
I
you.
love how
It's everything.
Rosenbaum
Money
does
problems,
is Luther.
Farm. I guess you just didn't understand what you were doing out in that field.
I thought I made myself clear.
You did.
You don't believe me either.
I know
Dude.
you get obsessed about things like the car accident. I find it hard to believe that you'd waste your time supervising a routine land survey, if that's what it was.
My life changed when the meteors hit, and I need to know why.
You can't let it go?
This isn't some empty emotional quest, Clark. It's about finding the truth.
The truth.
I found a man. He said something besides the meteors came down that day.
Like what?
A ship.
And you believe him?
I listened. Chances are he's just another crackpot, but I'd be remiss if I didn't check it out.
And when the next story crops up, you'll be sure to check that one out too.
Clark,
When are you going to be able to put your past behind you?
you look at the stars, Clark. Some of them have been extinguished for thousands of years, but their light is only reaching us now. The past is always influencing the present. I can't change that.
Oh my god.
All I can do is
dude.
try to understand it.
Lex, what's the most romantic restaurant in Metropolis?
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of opinions on that, Clark, but personally I have to go with Le Petit Fleur.
Think you could score me a reservation for tonight?
You're a lucky girl.
My mom. It's my parents' anniversary today. My dad had a picnic, but now she's in Metropolis with your dad.
They're in Metropolis? At Luther Corps. On a Sunday?
Yeah. Can you believe that he makes her work on her anniversary?
To my father, there's no such thing as a personal life. Listen, Clark, since it is their anniversary, I think I could do you one better than the reservations.
What do you have in mind?
Oh, if you excuse me a minute to make a few calls, I'll explain.
Okay. I'm stopping now. But yeah, what I love about Smallville and how they do their different little clips and like they're thinking like the Lex and Clark dynamics are so fun because they're always playing this cat and mouse like Lex is always like, you wouldn't have to know anything about that ship, would you, Clark? And then Clark's like, oh, I have no idea what you're talking about. What's going on? And I love this whole dynamic, but they're also like, while they're both still sort of like unsure of each other and trying to like see what the other one's up to all the time, literally all the time, what I love is they do still maintain a friendship, and it is not, the friendship part isn't, it's not really, that part is not malicious. Like, Lex genuinely did want to be Clark's friend for a good long time. And yeah, he did get onto him because of the whole alien aspect of it and all that jazz. But ultimately, he was, like, enjoying his friendship for a long time. And Clark, the same. Enjoying Lex's friendship. And he never understood why, like, Jonathan Kent would just be so up against him about Lex Luthor. And as we saw, Clark made the point of like, if we keep pretending Lex is going to be this evil guy, he's just going to become an evil guy. And Patton Oswalt talked about this show about Smallville and how really Lex Luthor is kind of like an echo of what came to be of all these sort of like Andrew Tate type, incel-y type guys that just sort of like fall into this mental trap of immaturity and always thinking they had to like size themselves up against everybody all the time and all this stuff. And I do think this Lex Luthor, throughout all his arcs in the show, does sort of tap into that, especially with Lionel Luthor, and also when it comes to his budding relationship with Lana and why he started trying to get with Lana, and how that, and I love triangles in superhero stuff all the time. So like when it's Clark and Lana and Lex and they're like fighting over each other, all that stuff, love it. Jonathan Kent, I love that I show the Jonathan Kent clip, really good. Like probably some of the best Jonathan Kent scenes you'll ever find in anything is in Smallville. What else? Anything else? No, yeah, that's it. That's Smallville. Please watch Smallville. You will love Smallville. If you like Superman, just don't think he's gonna put on the suit, because he's never gonna put on the suit. Okay, anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.